Hi everyone, Al here with Dark Gathering Episode 11 review. At first we see Yayoi provide Keitaro with information about S-rank locations, emphasizing that they can either ensnare individuals with curses or bestow curses upon them indefinitely. Despite feeling uneasy, Keitaro remains determined to explore the Castle H ruins with Yayoi. During their expedition, Yayoi continues to research and speculates that the spirit haunting this area targets and terrifies those who arrive and disregard its history. I wonder whether Yayoi is cursed or something like that because she said she knows all these from experience. We see Yayoi and Keitaro decide to visit the ruins waterfall, known for being the scariest spot. During their exploration, they encounter a mysterious elderly person who offers to guide them to the waterfall, to Keitaro's surprise. Yayoi agrees to the offer, leaving Keitaro puzzled. Before they proceed, Yayoi hands her phone to Keitaro and asks him to read some close encounter stories she found related to the Castle H ruins. These stories provide details about encounters with spiritual entities, unusual sounds, and the enigmatic old woman who roams the ruins at night. This part legit startled me because I honestly didn't expect an old lady to pop up like that in the middle of nowhere. Then we see that as they follow the elderly woman, she shares a chilling narrative about the waterfall's dark history, marked by tales of murder and suicide. Yayoi encourages Keitaro not to turn back, emphasizing what they stand to lose if they do. She provides Keitaro with a doll for self-defense. Along the way, Keitaro becomes apprehensive as he hears strange footsteps behind him, but Yayoi doesn't notice anything unusual. As they persist in trailing the woman, Keitaro instinctively reaches for Yayoi's hand, only to discover that it's an illusion. Yayoi becomes possessed by a spirit, walking alongside the elderly woman, while Keitaro finds himself alone, hearing someone else following him. In his distress, Keitaro begins searching for Yayoi. I wonder if using the eye power leaves some sort of negative effect on Yayoi, otherwise it doesn't make sense for her not to use the power all the time in a place like this. Next we see Eiko is at her home and monitoring Keitaro's situation through her computer. She becomes aware that something is wrong. Simultaneously, Keitaro persists in his search for Yayoi, while Yayoi is depicted walking alongside the old woman, who has assumed the appearance of Keitaro. From the looks of how things are going, I think Eiko might somehow manage to find the location and help them out. Moving on, we see Keitaro discover himself encircled by the spirits of Castle H ruins. These spirits begin exerting control over his body, making it impossible for him to escape. Keitaro is subjected to haunting visions from the dark history of Castle H ruins, witnessing numerous women taking their own lives. However, he manages to break free from this trance. Subsequently, he locates himself near the waterfall, where he is suddenly attacked, stabbed, and tumbles. Following this ordeal, Keitaro regains his composure and stands above the water's surface. The spirits of the women who tragically ended their lives in the past emerge from the water, delivering a haunting message, urging him not to forget. This part felt so authentic that at one point I thought all those things were actually happening to Keitaro, and to be fair, some really did happen. At the end we see that suddenly, Keitaro returns to his original location, uncertain if the horrifying experience was just an illusion. However, when he touches his neck and feels the blood, he realizes it was all too real. He notices the doll Yayoi gave him, and it's evident that the spirits have torn it apart. In a state of panic, Keitaro resumes his search for Yayoi. He catches a glimpse of Yayoi running in the distance and gives chase. In his haste, he trips over a hill and is confronted with a shocking sight. Yayoi appears to have been lynched. Overwhelmed by despair and regret for letting his guard down, Keitaro finds himself back at the waterfall. He feels defeated, unable to comprehend how he allowed this to happen. However, Yayoi subtly signals her survival by moving her finger, providing a glimmer of hope. It's pretty obvious that Yayoi isn't dead, but I didn't expect her to be beaten so easily. Also, I think some of the spirits are trying to help Keitaro. Well, what can I say? I'm really enjoying this anime, and this episode was crazy. It literally gave me chills even though I'm quite the fearless guy. Anyways, thanks for watching everyone. If you like my video and want to see me make more, then hit the like button and subscribe. If you want to say something, then leave a comment. You can also follow me on Twitter and Instagram or check out my Facebook page. Links are given in the description. Until then, see ya.